Wow. How is everyone? Everyone okay?
Yeah, good. Thanks, Chalky. So,
Yeah,
good. Everyone's looking well. Just let me turn my volume down. Just want to start off. Anyone's making a comment or on Facebook, if you could put your name beside your comment, please, so we know who's done the comment. Just want to apologise for last week. We had a few technical issues, so we was unable to do the live. And I know this is the first one in a month, which is really rubbish. And hopefully we'll get back on track with the live. So just want to say there is a side chat for those people that want to participate. We will be having one of our sponsors on soon. Towards the latter part of the show, we will be doing the live competition draw, which majority of that is a massive thank you to Gareth and Donna Jones at Leading Perfection. But as usual, let's go around the table. Let's see how everyone is doing. Bottom right, Jez, how have you been?
yeah, mate, I've been very well. You know, Storm Eunice has hit me quite hard, but I've sorted all them problems up now.
Yeah, I did. I did see a post quickly about. I hope everybody's got through that without any major issues. Touchwood, been very fortunate. One little bit of the panel kept going out there. Other than that, yeah, we're kind of all good. I was even sensible enough to take the bits of the trampoline down. Otherwise, it could have ended on a bus on the side of someone's chimney or flying up the M1. Who kind of knows? But some lady that I follow on TikTok, she said, Storm Eunice, what a name. Why didn't they call it Storm Bridgie and Ronnie? And I've got to admit, that would have been a more poignant title than Eunice. But, Jade, you had problems with your roof on your shed or something along that lines, wasn't it?
Yeah, the shed decided it wanted to be a convertible and lose its roof. So I had to go over to the neighbours and retrieve it and sort of bodge it together as best I could.
Well, I'm glad everything is everything's okay, and quite more importantly, you guys. I know we've got about 8 30-foot fern trees behind my 2 sheds in the garden. I'd hate to think what the damage would have been with them. But I'm glad you and your family and everyone's cool. Mr. Andrew, welcome.
Wow.
How's things up there? Is it Yorkshire you're in? Is that your neck of the woods?
Yeah.
How is Yorkshire? Is it good?
Bleak, but good.
Cool. Any issues with Eunice and the weather and the breeze?
None. Not really. Not my end.
Cool. And yeah, I'm glad you're able to make the live tonight. Thank you very much, Tracy.
Hello.
I won't ask you to do your floss. It's too early. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm not too bad. Not too bad. We kind of had a little chat, me, you, and Anne in the week, and we spoke about the weather was one of the things. How did it affect you? Any issues?
No, we've been pretty lucky. A few sort of power outages, but other than that, pretty good, to be fair. Lucky.
Cool. I'm glad. And I know, I think you've got a bit, you've got, what is it, a week off from work?
I do indeed, yes.
You make sure you enjoy that and you have fun. You have fun. Ben, how are you? How's the life of a truck driving man in the wind?
Yeah, it's been alright, to be honest. I think the time I got back, I escaped most of it, and then we went out for the evening, come home to 3 fence panels missing, so.
It's not good, is it? It's not good. I couldn't believe, I've got to be honest, I was prepared because I remember the storm of 87 very well, and it still scares the bejesus out of me, to be honest. I knew what was coming, and people on my road probably thinking, what the hell is he doing? To tying down the bins with some orange cord in the back garden, so they didn't end up going down the road. But for one of my neighbours, God bless her, and I don't know if she'll ever see this, but her name is Maggie. She went to move her bin, and I don't know why people don't put their hand on the lid, and the bin decided to pop up and give her a bit of a black eye. I did catch it on camera, Maggie, if you're watching. I ain't put it on the TikTok yet.
Sorry, I'm not sure.
Me neither, love. Me neither. But, yeah, there we go. Liam, Mr. Miller, Windy. That's quite poignant, Jess. Yeah. Yes. They should have called it Storm Liam.
No pun intended.
No, none. How are you? How's your truck? Have they fixed it yet?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they fixed it eventually.
Good
New
stuff.
batteries, £500 each.
£500 for a battery?
Oh, no, it's 2, mind.
Oh, it's the 2 batteries.
Yeah, 2 batteries, just £500 each.
You should go Poundland. You get for 12 for the tenner. Per pound. 12 for a tenner. I ain't paying that much.
Fix them up with the alternator, and I've also got some new, what he called it, flappy things at the front for the grill.
Okay,
That
well,
was £400.
thank you for joining the live. It's good to have you on. And that takes me over to number 2. And Louise, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
How's everything at home? All good?
Still one arm bandit.
Oh, bless. Oh, bless. So I wanted to, I know you're probably all dying to say, and how are you? I'm okay, thank you. It's been, those that follow me on Facebook, it's been a mental couple of days, and I'm not feeling brilliant, but I couldn't let everybody down again. But I'm sure the next couple of days we'll kind of get mentally back on track. But I did want to start tonight off by we did have some news. I don't know if I can share a picture very quickly, and hopefully you can see the picture there. It was only shared yesterday that I believe it's Paul Andrew. Paul Andrew has sadly passed away this week. There are times when there's a Ford community and a car community, we come together. There's nothing worse than someone you know that you've interacted with and kind of spoken to via messenger, etc. As they passed away, they lost their life. I don't know any circumstances, and I'm not gonna pry to Paul. I did briefly speak with his sister Jane, and I said, would she mind if we'd done a post? And she said no, that was fine. She'd really appreciate that. But yeah, my thoughts and condolences, quite obviously, with Paul and his for friends and for family, and yeah, for very sad times to hear that news. I know Paul was forever doing bits and pieces to his car. Yeah, forever to tinkering and trying to make the car a bit better. But yeah, not much more I can say other than rest in peace, rest in peace, Paul. And so sorry to hear the news. Um, anybody? I know. I think there's a few people in chat that Paul's friends with. Liam Miller. I think you had Paul down on your friends list, didn't you?
Yes. Every now and again, speak briefly, and he'd ask me about upcoming shows and events and whatnot. Never, obviously, never got to meet Paul, but
No.
I think his plan was this year to actually come to some events.
Yeah.
Because from what I can gather, he was starting to get his car to where he wanted it to be.
Right.
But unfortunately, that can't happen now, which is obviously sad to hear.
Yeah, most definitely. Like I said, we everybody on the club, and I'm sure all the members. I can only echo everyone's thoughts that yeah, we do. All we can do is pass on our condolences to Paul's family. I will speak with Jane. Once I know when there's a date for the funeral, and like I've done on many occasions before, I will send some flowers on behalf of the club. Yeah. Anyway, guys, moving onwards, because we've got quite a packed show to get through tonight. Before we delve into the side chat, I some shout outs for some new members. So bear with me 1 second. Ooh. So we've got a little ticker going on down off the bottom about what the membership costs, etc. New and renewed memberships. Thank you to everyone that supported. We've had a lot of people renew their memberships, and it's only by this happening and new memberships and quite obviously the sponsors getting involved that we are able to do what we do on Full Club GP. So without further ado, a shout out to some new members. One of them, she's become very active on the club and in a very short time, and that's for Phoenix Griffiths. So thank you very much for Phoenix for taking out your membership. Catherine Hiscock as well. Richard Jones, Stephen Bray, Trevor Pitt, Paul Parker, who's the name that I've known for from pretty much the early days of Full Club GB, and Gal Larkin as well. A massive shout out to all those people, as well as to all the people that have actually renewed their membership. Absolutely brilliant. And do we have a list of birthdays?
We do. Not been that many birthdays, but there's been a few.
Okay.
So since the last live, birthdays have been Barry Smith, Yvonne Partridge, Walter Day, Richard Beddoe, Scott Evans, Jim Kelly,
2015.
Graham Tuttle, Scott Jerem, Gaz Wilson, Nicola Clark, Ian Evans, James Chamberlain, Chance Lillywhite, and Annie Ford.
Okay, massive happy birthday to all you guys. To those that we've missed, anyone that wants a birthday shout out or a special birthday message to a loved one, be it a human or a pet, yes, send us a message along that lines. So we're going to delve into the chat a bit. So let's get the chat and that up. But let's see what we've got going in there. Gonna start off with, and considering you spoke to Chris, you can read that one.
Cherry Rickson says, "Evening, everyone. Hope you're feeling a bit better, Chris."
Yeah, get well soon, Chris.
Yeah, hope you feel better, mate.
Cool. You too, Chris. You get well soon. Liam Miller.
Gareth Jones says, "Evening, evening, Gareth."
Hi, Gareth.
Good evening.
And Ben, one for you.
Gary's got good evening, fellow 40s.
Evening, Gary. Thank you for joining as well. Good. Chris just wants us to read it out twice because he's not. He's been told he's not allowed on the line. Hi again, Chris. Tracy.
Jordan Lovett said, "Good evening, guys. How you all doing? Good evening. All good, I think."
Yeah.
Cool.
All good.
Hi, Jordan. Hope you're well. Mr. Andrew.
Hi everyone, hope you're all well. That's from Carl Hope.
Hi, Carl. I hear from a very special lady in your life that you thought you was watching the current live and it had Bob on it, and you've been told you was watching an old one. Never mind. Bless you.
Sounds like something I'd do.
Yeah. Jez, one for you.
Ian Hadley, a very good evening to you all. Evening,
Hi, Ian. I hope you are well. And then we've got Darren Rue. When I came home, I was hoping the wife was missing, but it was just the fence panel. Okay. Leave that one there. Facebook user, do we know who that person is? Good evening, everyone.
It was Tom Judd.
Keep on.
Young Tom and Billy. Hope you guys are
young
well.
Tom.
Young Tom. Yeah.
it was.
Yeah. And one for you.
Phoenix Griffith says, "Thank you, guys."
What a great name, by the way.
Phoenix.
Yeah.
Nice name.
It's a very nice name. Very nice name. Just a bit more of a shout that, like I said, we've got a competition towards the end of the live. There's roughly about £160 worth of prizes that we're giving away, from decals to memberships to about 8 products by Bead Imperfection. I was going to do half, but decided to do the whole lot because we sold, I think, about 80 tickets in the end, which I can only say a massive thank you from myself, the club, and all the staff, and to the staff that bought tickets as well. It means a great deal to us all. Facebook user Liam Miller, do we know who this is?
Yes, that is Mr. Pete Maskell. So,
Pete.
Good evening, Pete.
Hi, Pete.
He
Hope
said,
you are well.
"Good evening, all. Hope we are all well. Still windy here.
Yeah.
Still raining.
Yeah, all it done is raining
Yeah.
all day.
We've had all day.
I will find out exactly why we're live. Alexa, what is the current wind speed?
Currently, it's very windy at 41.6 kilometers per hour.
It's pretty windy out there at the moment.
Expect moderate wind at 35.2 kilometers per hour.
Yeah, I might laugh. Yeah, seriously. Phoenix says she can't wait to meet us all, which I believe Phoenix got her tickets in time before Castlecombe played their little game for Spring Action Day. So, yeah, brilliant on that one. We have got Ben. Is this a new name?
I've not
Rumble,
seen it before.
Rumble Bumble. Good evening, wink face.
Cool. Hi, Rumble Bumble. Cool name. Yeah.
New
Rumble Bumble.
Like it, doesn't it?
Facebook user.
Miss
All
Hope.
hope. All is well. Who's that from? Do we know? That from Victoria. Victoria.
Yes, it
Hi,
is.
hi, Victoria. Hope you're well.
Hi, Victoria.
Facebook user.
This one
Tracy.
you need to read, Chalky.
Why have I got a feeling it could be Lisa? Is that a good guess? Uh-huh.
Yes.
Hi, little Lou. It's actually quite tall, really. I'll leave that there. Tracy, you can have this one. There you go.
Graham David says evening all. Evening, Graham.
Hi, buddy.
Graham.
Looking forward to seeing you again. Which I believe Graham Tottle also managed to get a ticket for Spring Action Day as well. And Mr. Andrew, one for you.
Our good friend Gareth Jones says, whoever wins them, you're in for a treat.
You are in for a treat as well.
Get it
A
wrong.
massive treat. So what are we quickly gonna go on one more, which is Jez for you.
Dave says, evening all looking good. Well, we do try.
I've
Hi,
not been
Dave.
told that in a while.
Maybe Liam doesn't, but we all.
Yeah. Right, what are we going to go? Hopefully you'll see this. I don't know how good the internet's going to be tonight, so hopefully you can see what I'm seeing, which is the events. If someone can confirm that.
Yep, we can see that.
Okay, so just want to go over events quickly, and specifically more so than anything, Castlecombe. So Castlecombe, back in about 2017, they started for the first year, Pureford. Yeah, that was their first year. Their words to me in an email at the last knock-ins, we kind of waited because we thought Pureford was still going to happen. It turns out, no, that weren't the case, and it left us with about 4 weeks to sell tickets for Spring Action Day. What went wrong? Why did the tickets go so quick? Well, in about 2019, when a club got allocated their quota of tickets, Castlecombe would kind of email me at fullclubgb@gmail.com, little plug there. They would email me and say, do you think you're going to sell your quota of tickets? And if I said yes or no, they would then work out what they was going to do. That isn't how it works now. Now, when we get a quota of tickets for 40, that is based on, yes, you've got your quota of tickets, but if other stands are selling out, your quota will go into a ginormous pool. Once those tickets are all gone, they've gone. That's why we only sold 20 odd tickets for Spring Action Day. I can only harp on that Forge Action Day. If you're thinking about joining Full Club GB for Forge Action Day, you need to get your tickets ASAP. Otherwise, people will again be disappointed and think it's saying that the club has done, and it isn't. It's not down on us. It is solely down on Castlecombe, and our Castlecombe decide to sell the tickets. So yeah, if you was looking forward to joining us at Spring Action Day and you didn't get a ticket, I can only humbly apologise on behalf of Castlecombe. But yeah, we really thought that Full Power Live was going to happen. Not Full Power Live, just Pure Full, but it hasn't. But moving over from that event is sponsored by Imperfection. I'm still looking forward to an absolute awesome event, meeting a lot of new faces and old faces at that one. And we then jump over to Simply Ford, which we still got a sponsor out for that event. Am I right in thinking tickets go live on Monday?
Tomorrow.
Monday, yeah. So we just need to get links and that added up on the different platforms and that, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I thought you said something. After that, we've got Bromley Pageant. Tickets are still available for that event. Tickets are sold reasonably well because I think we've been waiting a couple of years just to get back to that event. Cars in the Park. I think we've got about 3 places left, haven't we?
Yeah, can I just say?
Yeah.
Can I just say that Bromley Pageant is actually a mixed car event? It's not just Fords.
That's correct, 110%, and very well said on that one, Jez. So, Bromley Pageant cars in the park are what we refer to as a non-Ford event. No matter what car you got, if you want to be on the Ford Club GB stand for that event, you're more than welcome. Okay. Cars in the park, I think there's about only 3 tickets left for this event. You can also go to the website and go to the club shop to put in on the sidebar on the left-hand side. There's a thing for club show plaques where you can order our own specific plaque for these events. You can also order a plaque for anything off of us, whatever you want on it, and for previous events that have actually happened. So after that takes us up to Cars in the Park, which is on the Sunday, the 3rd of July. Then we have a 2-week break to Fiesta in the Park. Tickets are available on that one via the club website as well. I know Bromley Pageant, we're probably looking at sponsoring that event either by RJ's World and AGR Graphics or one or the other. Cars in the Park is Ghost Vehicle Protection. Fiesta in the Park is by Blue Spark. Then that takes us up to Ford Fair. So Ford Fair this year, like the last 2 years, is sponsored again by Chris Knott Insurance. Difference with Ford Fair this year is Chris Knott Insurance have got a couple of people coming to our stand for this event, and it is them that is going to be judging the vehicles. Thank goodness I don't have to do it at that one. So yeah, we're kind of really looking forward to that. Again, tickets are on sale for that event. Like all events, once you've bought your tickets, if you let the club know, so we can add you to the list. So just to give you an understanding with the Ford Fair, going back to 2019-ish and 2018, we used to have an admin login so we could see who bought the tickets. The system that Kelsey Media now use, we can't see that. We can only send them an email out every week or couple of weeks to get an update. So just so people are aware, if you're not on the list, you need to tell us if you've bought your ticket. That takes us to Forge Action Day back at Castlecombe. When I said get your tickets in as quick as you can, that event is sponsored by Collins Performance, I believe, which then takes us to Full Power Live, which is our last show, which is sponsored by Select Tints. If anyone's got any questions about any of those events, just let us know, and we'll be happy to help you guys out with whatever questions you've kind of got. Is any of the team on the panel got any questions about the event? Something I might have missed out, which I probably have.
No, not from me.
Not from me.
No, not.
I've just
Cool.
double checked the date. Simply tickets go on sale on Tuesday.
Tuesday. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So, like I said, Anne, quick rundown on current sponsors we've got.
Yes. Current sponsors are carmax.co.uk, Adrian Flux, Collins Performance, Blue Spark, Supreme Engraving, 24/7 Competitions, Ghost Vehicle Protection, Next Base, Track Card Door Cards.
You get that muddled up every time.
I know. EPC, Airbag Team, Car Shades, Select Hints, SK Graphics, Power Max, Detail and Reflection, Bead Imperfection, Chris Knott Insurance, RJ's World, and AGR Graphics.
Cool. Brilliant. So, Just to make people aware, since the last live, we had to do a new club page. For some reason, Facebook weren't happy with something on the old one, and there's a new club page. So if you just put in Full Club GB in the page, that one will come up. I wanted to highlight memberships and emails that go out. When you, the person who's talking out your membership, you might subscribe to emails. If you do subscribe to emails and you feel you're getting to too much, please don't send us an email and be rude on the end of it. Otherwise, I will just cancel your membership and I will refund you like what I've done in the week. Staff doesn't need to be abused in any way, shape, or form. If you don't like the amount of emails or you don't like the content, unsubscribe from getting the emails. We're also talking a little bit about media stuff. So at the moment, we have a new person dealing with TikTok, which is Ben. So thank you very much on that, Ben. We have a few people dealing with YouTube, which is going to be our head of media still, which is Liam Andrew and Liam Miller. And quite obviously, John, who's not on the show tonight, also helps mahusively by getting content and that out there. But having said that, we are now looking again for media staff, but we need people that are able to go to the shows and to have an understanding on platforms like YouTube, etc. If you feel that's you, yeah, please get in touch, and we'll be getting a post up to some point in the next few days as well. I now have a guest for you waiting, so let me bring in my guest. Gareth, how are you?
Even at all?
Evening,
Are you
Gareth.
Even.
Yeah, not
How
too
you
bad.
been? How you been?
Yeah, not bad, not bad. Yeah, busy with general work as well as the little side business, so to speak.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Donna can't be with us tonight because she's on a night shifts on the ambulance. So she's on the next 4 nights in a row. Otherwise, she'd be here too.
Cool. No, cool.
Yeah, they'll pay like 4 nights.
How's things been with the Beading Perfection since our last live? You've had some pretty good reviews coming back from people.
Yeah, we've had some great reviews. I've reviews from Gary, which is in the chat as well, which is yeah, well, been outstanding. He's worked with big names from likes of Diamond, Bright, Super Clean, and a few other big companies. And yeah, he's put us up there quite highly recommended, which has been great for us, to be quite fair. He's just gone and bought another lot of stuff off us, which is great for us, to be honest with you. Yeah, I think we've had some really good feedback off. Snow foam is just flying out. The wash and wax is flying out. Our fallout remover is just going completely and utterly. Yeah, there's some really good products out there. There's just like literally going quite quickly.
Cool. Well, what I'm going to do quickly is I am going to quickly go to Beading Perfection. Hopefully, you guys, if you can tell me, you can see that page okay?
Yeah.
So, this is Gareth and Donna's website, which is www.beadingperfection.co.uk. A nice, easy name to remember. Do you want to talk us through what I'm looking at on the website, Gareth?
Yeah, so we've got a gloss interior detailer, which is cherry scented. We've got the waterless wash, which is a bubblegum scent. We've got the fallout removal, which is not very scented. It does what it does. It does the wheel bleeding, which is what you want. You'll see the wheel run red. It's quite nice. You've got the raspberry snow foam then in the center. You've got the apple wheel cleaner, which is pH neutral. Quite a few of these are pH neutral when we've got a safe wash because of obviously classic cars, People with ceramic coating. So we've gone down our range straight away. We've got the Parma Violet Detailer, which is really, really, really good. I mean, it's not far off perfect, like they're saying. And then we've got the Pineapple Glass Cleaner, which has got a high percentage of alcohol. It does what it says.
Cool, brilliant. And if we go down a bit on here, Feeling Perfection, auto detailing for products. There's a bit more there about prices and some of the products. So I have got 2, 4, 6. Bear with me 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have got 8 products in all. Looking at the prices, they go between £8.50 and £9.50 for 500 mils. Those 8 products have been donated by Beading Perfection. All we ask whoever wins those products to honestly try the products out and give a review, not only to Beading Perfection, most importantly, but also back at Full Club GB. Beading Perfection are, oh look, that's a cute little car. I like that car. So just a little bit of background. When good enough is just not good enough. Products designed to give the highest possible level of performance, ensuring incredible cleanliness and superb protection. Now, I can only echo that. Sometimes you've got to try products to say, you know what, are they for you or are they not for you? I've never been one for using one brand of products until I stumbled across Beading Perfection products. I've got no issues at all and just using with the current range they got. Well, obviously, and Gareth would agree, it's early days. There is a current range and the range will expand. But until the range expands, other products that you use that Beading Perfection are not doing, you're going to use those products for other people. But the products that they do, I wouldn't have any issues in saying, well, would I want to be using other people's products based on that? And they're also a proud sponsor and endorsed by Full Club GB as well. We've got our testimonials page on there, customers' feedback. Myself for one, Richard from Car Detailing Finish, Sean, who owns the Ford Focus ST, Tina. Well done, team. Yeah, I didn't know she watched her own car, but there you go. And then you've got their shop, their contact page, meet the team. You can even buy a gift card. Gift cards are absolutely, I believe they're electronic gift cards, the same as what Full Club GB do, but they range from £25 to £200. But yeah, they're absolutely awesome products. So we're kind of looking forward to.
We will be adding quite a lot more. Obviously, we sat a little bit on a few bits of stock still, but we're looking at adding a citrus pre-wash, stroke TFR, ABC cleaner. There's also a after all the comments we got off you guys and on our page. Spray tire gel, that's going to be high gloss, that's coming out soon. There's going to be quite a few bits and pieces there. Ceramic coating, it's in the pipeline. Trim restorers, clay bar, lubricants, clay bar mitts, drying towels, noodles, you name it, we can do it.
Cool. I'm looking forward to seeing it all, Gareth. To be honest,
I'm looking forward to it.
Pardon, Liam. Sorry, but
My bank ain't gonna look forward to it.
Well, there you go. So, anyone got an electric vehicle or thinking about buying one?
No.
Yeah.
No.
You buy one. They put
Gotta be honest.
Price up.
I've got to be honest, and me and Tina have had this conversation in depth. There will come a point, and this is a hard thing for me to say, that I don't know, it's an awkward one to say. I don't know where you would start to begin with it. If someone said to me tomorrow, I've got to do my bit and I've got to get rid of my petrol car, I've got to get rid of Frosty and I've got to get rid of the pug, it wouldn't bother me. I would go and buy an electric vehicle. What bothers me is the news that's currently out. And as we all know, that when Ford, BMW, them kind of manufacturers, marquees, whatever you want to call them, the state of those cars, the amount of those cars that are being stolen due to keyless entry, it would seem that the current thing now is the electric charging cables. They reckon within X amount of time, the thefts of these are going to go up into the region of about £10 million in the UK alone, because theft has already begun. And someone put on a website, if manufacturers should make them so they lock. My understanding from hearing a comment on that, they are locked. That don't mean nothing though, because people will just cut the cables past where the connections and that could go. So if you've got an electric vehicle, honestly, you've not heard it here first, but be very careful as regards to the theft of those electrical cables. It's quite worrying to be honest in that sense. So anyone else thinking about, I would like to get an electric vehicle, Liam Miller? Or are you going to drive your old petrol so it can't drive no more?
I'm going to say blasphemy. I'm going to drive in my petrol car until I'm 6 foot under.
Is there no... Can you not think of any positives from having an electric vehicle over a petrol? I can think of negatives. For me, one of the big negatives is the noise. Now, Tina always says that, like, not being able to hear an electric vehicle. I heard an electric Peugeot put his foot down the other day in his Peugeot. It was a really nice car, by the way. There was nothing there. It was empty. It was what? So sorry, bud.
No, I was just going to say, with you saying about the noise, I think personally there'll be an increase in accidents, i.e. with pedestrians.
Yeah.
Because how many people walk down the road with headphones on, not paying attention?
I agree with you 100%. That's always been Patina. She's always mentioned that point. But you've got the other point that is nowhere near as important, is when you put your foot down in your car, and I don't know, if you've had a performance exhaust put on your car, you'll go through the tunnel. What are you going to do? You want to hear it, don't you? The car dealers over the last 10 years, have they not been conning us in the sense? And I'm not going to mention no names, but where you have a noise, the synthesizer in your car that produces a noise that isn't there. I don't know. I'd much rather not have that in my car and know the noise I'm getting is a true sound. But my problem with the electric car is there isn't any. But does that mean they're going to go down that route and give you a fake noise in the car?
Exactly.
Hope not.
I think it's a horse and cart thing again.
It's chocolate gatto cake you can think of. Eating it and finding out it's Slimming World version or something. It's just good.
Yes, please. So are we, I want to touch on that a bit more, and I want to get hopefully side chat's opinions, but we do have some news. We do have some news other than
You've bought an electric
the cables. There is some Ford news out there as well. So let me see if I can get that tab up. Hopefully, again, you can tell me. And I've not looked at this news. Hopefully, you can see it all there.
It's 2045.
Thank you very much. She's very helpful. So we've got here, Ford electric vehicle owners benefit from further charge network expansion. We all knew that was going to kind of increase and get bigger. I suppose that can only be good. Having not owned an electric vehicle, if there are any people that own or use an electric vehicle, am I right in thinking when you get those charging points, do you not have to pay for that? It's not
I
just a
believe
case
you
you go
do.
there and
Believe you
plug
do,
it.
yeah.
And it's not cheap either, is it?
Mm. But anyway, they are expanding the network. That was dated the 17th, which was only 3 days ago. Also on the 17th, full test footstep bicycles, bells as smart driver alerts. Oh, there you go, Liam. You should have a bell. Driver alerts in the form of a visual display and warning tones help us negotiate our daily drive. But what if such sounds to simulate those noises by potential hazard and audible? I would like a cow, I think, that or a bull. That'd be good to know exactly where they're coming from. Or a little chihuahua. That'd be.
Nah. I'd have mine set as opposite. It'll warn them that I'm coming through,
like
not the other way around.
Yeah. Yes. I like, how can I put it? I like you can, as it go, tell me you're not country by telling me you're not country. Like, shut the gate. Yeah, and the cows are coming after you. I love it. All electric 4D Transit collects gold award from Euro NCAP for its advanced driver assistance. So, Liam, would you say, and I'm just curious to know here, Liam Miller, this is, the Ford Focus I've got has got a 5-star NCAP rating. The little Peugeot 208 has got a 5-star NCAP rating. When you go in through the safety features and how the driver's going to survive and how pedestrians are going to survive, which car do you think has got the higher rating, the Ford or the Peugeot? Bear in mind, the Peugeot's only a tiny car.
I'm going to say the Ford, personally.
It's exactly the same. Makes you wonder if they're all the same, doesn't it? Maybe. Ford GT Alan Mann Heritage Edition celebrates experimental GT race car prototypes from 1966 at Chicago Auto Show. Oh, we showed a name. That was the 9th of February. And this one might interest you. Ford Transit converted to mobile clinic to assess the effects of long COVID in partnership working with the NHS. Any thoughts on that?
Yeah, okay.
Did you hear what he said?
I heard parts of it. Con COVID, NHS, and Ford Transit.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the basics.
It's a bit of a combination.
It would be interesting, but we have also got on that point. Spin celebrates 1 million shared e-scooter rides in the UK. Ford Motor Company celebrates passing the milestone with 1 million or billion, whatever, across the UK. I see a lot of people been sharing pictures of Ford bikes. Are they? Is this what that's referring to? Electric for bikes.
I haven't seen that, you know.
Interesting one there for you, Jez, about the Ford Cougar. I've heard that people have said really good things about the Cougar hybrid, more so than the electric. People have been saying that. I don't know what the range is on the Cougar, on the all electric Cougar. Is there an all electric Cougar? I'm not 100% sure. I know the Tesla's got 300-mile range. Peugeot 208e has got a 210-mile range. Quite obviously, looking at the difference in the price, that ain't bad. Be curious to know where Ford are with their ranges on their hybrids on the electric engine. Yeah, be cool. Ford gambles its Mustang Mach-E with an escape room concept that interacts with the vehicle's built-in technology. Did you ever watch that episode of? There was an episode of Top Gear, and they were saying electric cars are going to have this. Let me stop the sharing bit on that. Let's go back to StreamYard. So on this episode of Top Gear, the scenario is going to happen, Anne, that you be driving down the road in your brand new car that's going to kind of drive itself and all that. And the car has got to decide. Liam has jumped out in front of you, and the car's got to decide what it's got to do. There's a group of children on the curb, yeah, to the left. There's Liam in front of you, and there's a brick wall where you're going to burst into a ball of flames, but you're not going to hurt Liam, and you're not going to hurt the people. Do you think that kind of technology is getting ever closer, where the car is going to control itself more and could basically kill the driver? You reckon that's something that could happen?
Nope.
I think it's coming, but not in that sense. Not that extravagant. But it's probably something that's going to come very soon, to be honest.
Yeah, I'd be interested. Any points from you guys or the chat about those interesting points of views from thoughts?
If Liam was in the road, then I wouldn't stop anyway. But you know, save the children and save the wall. Liam, I love you, mate. I love you, Liam.
Ouch! I should have brought popcorn.
Now, I reckon at some point in the future, there's going to be some sort of barcode system on the road. The car will drive over it. It'll go beep. That's a 30-mile-an-hour zone, and the car won't be able to go over it. That's where I reckon.
We're off that now, aren't we?
Yeah.
I don't think we are. I think this is the point. This is why I've raised this point, that I think we're getting ever closer. If we go back 10 years and start to think of those episodes of Top Gear with Jeremy Clarkson and Baby Jesus laughing about electric cars and the infrastructure, look how much it's grown. It has grown massively, and it's now the days of just having a Nissan Leaf out there. That's gone. All car companies are out there and they're producing electric cars. But I remember, I don't know, it must have been about 8-10 years ago. Maybe it might be a bit longer than that. They were producing cars that, you know, you got the lane assist. You would have the lane assist on the car. So I've got that on my car, and if the wheel goes over, you fulfill the judder, and it will kind of go back. Am I kind of missing out on something? Come on.
Nothing.
Well, I can hear Ben's washing machine singing away.
Oh, okay. Well, you've killed me on that, mate. So we'll move. We'll move on from that one.
The one you know, saying about the Ford News.
Yeah.
The one bit of, well, I don't know if it's official yet. If you've seen it yet, is the plans for the new Ford Mondeo. I don't know if you've seen it yet.
I thought they was killing it off.
Yeah, I heard it was getting killed off.
I need Anne-Louise to help me with this, so hang on.
Hang on. Hang on, it's loading. This is it. Hoping you can see it.
Not yet. Yeah.
China's the only one that's getting that.
Okay.
Can we see it?
Yeah, I can just see it. It's which website is it on?
That's on. You found that on Car Wow, haven't you?
Yes.
Oh, is it?
25th of January. This was on about.
Oh, right.
Mondeo reveal.
But you actually read it's exclusively to China only.
China only. Yeah.
I think they're already for sale.
Because I read something the other day about the new RS potentially coming out, and that was linked to China as well.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, because he also said.
I don't think there's a market for that for that car anymore. I honestly don't. I just feel
Still
there's
SUV.
too many cars out there of a particular size, and it's very true. When they done that episode on Grand Tour, when you look at the various Fords and where we was with like those type of vehicles to where we are now, yeah, let's say it majorly changes. I think those days of big old Sierras and Granadas and Mondeos, who wants a vehicle like that? Ain't no disrespect. If someone give me the money and said you can have your Focus Estate or a Mercedes Benz counterpart, yeah, give me the Mercedes Benz. I'd add that any day of the week. The point
See,
I
I
was
quite
going
like the Mondeos.
I
do quite like the Mondeos, and I am
I think
actually
there's
quite
a lot of people that like them, but from a company perspective, you've got to look at it from a Ford perspective. If they're not saying it's going to sell, like those figures they weren't even hundreds that to sold. The last ones they done, it weren't even hundreds. It was to sold. It was probably something you could count on one hand. The sales figures were so poor. Man, I don't see it. But that bit what I was saying about the technology side, where I remember quite a few years back, Peugeot had a system like your lane assist, where we talk about driverless cars, that kind of thing, where it would kind of, you'd be moving out a bit and it would drive you back. So my Ford's got a system that's not as advanced as that. I will drive out, I will get the shake on the wheel, and then I will drive back. But the current crop of Peugeots, what they've got is on the motorway, they will physically, you will drive down the road, you'll relax, it will indicate, it will pull you out of the car in front, you'll pull out, you'll pull in until the traffic builds up, and then you'll get a warning on the dash and it says the driver mode activated, and it will then go back to the driver. So that point, is it that far away? Probably not. We're probably getting ever so closer to it, but I'd be curious to know what new Ford models we got coming. I've not heard of anything.
No, but
These
just going back
self-driving cars. No, go on.
No, just go back to the Mondeo thing. Obviously, I know like they're stopping them, but it's really weird. It's just lately, especially like I don't know if it's just around here, but I've seen a lot of the Mondeo Mark Ones floating about just lately. A lot of them seem to be reappearing, so I don't know if there's like something going on.
People are buying them before prices go up.
Do you think that's what it is?
I should imagine so.
Increasing.
Yeah, it's just weird how I've seen a lot of floating about just lately, and you didn't see them before. Not really.
So, as a Mondeo owner, Liam Andrew, what do you think when you look at the different marks of Mondeo? Would you say that the current crop of Mondeos, you could kind of feel that it was going in the wrong direction? If that's the case, is it the Mark 1, 2, or 3 was the best selling run? It's got to be one of those for free. The Mark 1, 2, or 3 was the biggest selling Mondeo that was produced.
I'm no expert, but I think the Mark 3 was when it was at its peak. The Mark 4 did, from what I can see, it did well, but Mark 5 onwards, it just tanked.
Which was weird, really, because the technology on the later Mondeos was quite mad. And I was a fan of the Mark 1 and the Mark 2. I nearly bought a Mark 3, and I didn't like all the hard plastics on it. And it was because of that I didn't buy it. But having the Mark 2, having the hatchback, buying the 2-litre Gear X with all the toys, they seemed a massive car to...
It's
I think part of the problem is that they never actually made like a spicy version of it. You know what I mean? You had Mark 1, 2, 3, you had all like the STs and stuff like that, but they never actually made an ST like Mark 4, Mark 5, etc.
No, because you had like the ST24, didn't you? And the Mark.
That's right. They never made a spicy one. Don't know.
Then you can look at the latest. If you look at the latest Mark 4 for Focus, they've not done an RS. But you look at how well the STs are selling. I mean, it seems to be selling really, really well. And I know we've got the Dave Waite, for example, in the chat. His ST looks absolutely amazing. If you didn't know no better, and that someone put an RS badge on that, and you kind of didn't know that there weren't an RS, would you think any differently? But we're going to go on.
Weren't they on about bringing out the RS and the Mark IV?
There is a lot
flopping about.
There's a lot of rumours.
Yeah.
Ford's issue was it was all to do with the economy at the time, and it's the pollution that the RS was causing. So when the government put up prices, Ford couldn't afford to pay for them over the pollution, so they had to stop the RS. But there is talks they've managed to get around it now.
Yeah.
We'll
And I think the other problem you got here is from the day one when they introduced the ST180 Fiesta. When's the RS coming? When's the RS coming? It was never coming. It was just people hoping. And times change. What happens with time is, like when the Cortina went and the Sierra come, oh, what a pile of rubbish that is. Then the Sierra went and the Mondeo come in, what a pile of rubbish that is. When the Cougar, I mean, when the, not the Cougar, when they brought in the Puma on the Mark V Fiesta chassis, what a cracking car. And then they brought out the new Puma, and people look at it, they're looking at it like it's the original Puma, and it isn't. And in its own right, it is such a cracking car, but people don't like change. And then when change does happen,
don't like change.
Yeah, 20 years down the line, they produce something else. Things go a bit different. We're going to catch up on the chat because we still got. We've been Anne and Liam have been chatting for an hour, and we need to check out on some of these.
I always get the blame.
Yes. There you go, Gareth. You can read that one out. One for you.
Guess what, Gareth? It's snowing and it's just sliding off the old Goodwood blue rattler. That's Gary.
Cool. Right, who we got on Facebook? Got someone saying hi, everyone.
Just kicked you off again.
Yeah, it's kicked me off again.
It kicked you off again.
Yeah, it keeps kicking him off Facebook media for some reason.
Hi, everyone. That is Richard Beddoe. Richard, if you're still listening, I did get your new membership payment. That's all set back up and that's all activated, buddy. Yeah.
You've not got it come up.
No, got the last 4 comments.
John Cuthbert saying evening all. Hi, John. Hope you and Chris and Sammy are all okay.
Hi, John.
For plugging this week on the Light for the Live. And Anne.
Graham Tuttle says the biggest issue with electric cars is range. The more bells and whistles you add, the less range you are going to have. Fair point.
Unless you build them on a scale electric, right?
Yeah.
Because you're
that with trucks in Denmark.
I don't know. This is the thing. So, for example, your car's got the Tesla's got a 300-mile range. You go and stop it. Yeah, you go and stop at the services, and you go and grab a McDonald's, something to eat. You're there 40 minutes. You come out, and you basically got your 300-mile range. I don't see it being an issue, to be honest. I really don't. I think it's the adaptation to change and people not wanting it to work, but it makes you, maybe I'm getting a bit old with it, but it makes you wonder how long you can keep, you know, you got that side of things, and I'm going to be very brief because I know it's going to open a can of worms with what's happening to the environment, but then you've got the other issue with all this electric is all coming from somewhere, so surely that's not going to be helping the environment either. Based on that one, Mr. Miller.
So Brian Coley, we're losing our son's KA next week. It's been a joy to drive after 18 months of only losing £100 against what we paid. Mental. Son has bought a new Puma 125 hybrid with a few extras. Ordered on 8th of August last year. Pick up on the 1st of March. Fair.
Not that far away. Be curious to hear a bit more info, Brian, on the Puma for sure. And I hope that Mustang's going well as well. Ben.
Graham Tussle, we have 6 leaves at work. It costs £3,000 for each charging point.
Yeah. I think it means leads.
Yeah. We have got Tracy.
She's better now with a 360 mountain map on.
Okay. That is David Waite.
I was going to say, I'm guessing that's probably David Waite.
Yeah.
See, it was coming up with his name earlier.
360.
Yeah.
And we have Liam Andrew.
I presume it's the same again.
Yeah, I think so.
My ST will be better when I put the new 360 Mount Tune 360 map on it. I guess we'll be running 360.
Yeah, cool. Well, hopefully, Anne, have you got some number generator? How many tickets did we sell in all?
80 in total.
80 tickets in total.
We did. I have a wheel ready. Oh, hang on.
Okay, are we doing a screen share on that? Yeah.
Oh, there we go. If you can see it.
We're just waiting for that to load now. We're totally technical here.
1 second.
Hi, Dave. Dave Swallows, enjoyed the chat. Cool. So, Anne, have you also got a book where you're writing down numbers, yeah? And names next to it. So, the first thing I want to do, we're going to start off with basic bits first. 30 centimetre club decal in white. Pick a number.
Yeah, ready?
12.
It's like a Geiger counter.
Oh, it's taking its time.
Does it stop? Or?
Yes, it stops.
No,
I don't.
Have you not got to click
We
it
did
to
earlier.
say stop?
I don't know.
It stopped earlier.
Oh, hang on.
Hang on, there we go. It'll come up, it bangs, it comes up.
Oh, dear.
There you go. RJ's World.
Really?
Yes, really.
Oh dear, I've done my own decal. Nice. I'll put that in the back of the Peugeot. Cool. Right. I hope the others go a bit quicker than that. So next thing I've got is a £10 discount voucher for full club GB.
No, that's right there.
Hang on.
£10 discount voucher.
£10 discount voucher. Back to your Noble.
We didn't take this long earlier. Oh my god. This is painful. Really slow down. Hang on.
80.
80. Ian Cuthbert.
Write Ian's name down for the discount voucher. He's won a discount voucher of £10. Ian Cuthbert, yeah. Okay, just want to put a couple of bits out there quickly. The next thing we've got is a 10 years, a 1 year club membership worth £10. So if you want to spin the wheel on that, and I just want to put out there, whatever a person wins, it's not, I don't want that, can I try for something else? It's what comes up, and that is what you have won. Okay, so this one is for a 1 year membership or an extension on your current membership.
It did take us on earlier when I tried it, because I did trial it first.
Oh.
68. Angie Rickson.
Angie Rickson. Okay, write that down. Well done, Angie. I know, I just heard them. Well done. Right, you can do that one again because we have got another 1 year £10 membership up for grabs.
1 year.
Yeah,
Another one.
Yeah, 1 year.
Let me pull a call.
Oh, shut up, it's not my fault. I think it's because the amount of numbers that are on it.
It could be, actually.
Oh.
So I'm just going to check BBC News up.
Sorry.
Okay.
68. Yeah, we've just done 68. So we've done it again.
Yeah, this is one again.
It's not removing the numbers.
No, it's not. Les, have we not got another thing we can do these things with the numbers that's quicker?
Yeah, hang on.
Hold on, guys. We do apologise about the technical hitch.
I say I did check it earlier and it was working fine.
It won't, and was it your fibbing?
Right, I'll just do it on this.
Yeah.
Was it 80? Isn't it?
Yes.
Right, hang on. I'm gonna come back to StreamYard so I can share.
There she comes, the solar bud.
Share screen. Chrome tab. We'll do trusty Google. Right, here we go.
A couple just.
Right, I'm going to speed up now, guys. You'll be wondering what's going on.
Right, what are we doing? That one again?
Yes, because yeah, that number had already gone. So if you get a number that already comes up, we just got to go on to the next one. Yeah.
Yeah.
34 is that? Yeah.
Yeah, Ian Cuthbert.
Okay, if you write that down, Ian Cuthbert's got an extension of 1 year on his membership. Well done, Ian. Right, next we have got a 2 year £15 membership. Yeah.
Yeah. 15. Ian Cuthbert again.
Okay, you're doing well, Ian. Let me know when you've written that down.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, and the last one on the memberships is another 2 year £15 membership.
60. Phoenix.
Well done. If you can make a note of that for Phoenix, she's got a 2 year membership extension on her membership.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Next, what we have got next is a little club bundle. So hopefully everyone can see these. You're gonna get a little club gel badge. You're gonna get an official Full Club GB air freshener with new car smell. I wanted cherry, but everyone voted for the new car smell. You're going to get a brand new Full Club GB pen. You're going to get a 20 centimetre white decal, and you're going to get an official Full Club GB pin badge. Who's that going to, Anne?
Number 5. Liam Miller.
Oh, okay.
Liam Miller! You little sausage. Well done, Mr. Miller.
Write yourself down.
Yeah, I've done.
Okay, so Anne, you have got, before I get to Bid Imperfection, you have got a couple of bits from your end, haven't you?
Yep, so we're doing a personalised AGR graphics mug. So it'll be an image of your choice. So obviously whoever wins, obviously, just send an image over and we'll print it on for you.
Yeah, cool. Let's put Liam's prize back up.
Okay, so for the AGR one, 45. Billy Hammond.
Billy Hammond, well done, Billy. You have won a special mug. I've heard that twice. Yeah. Right, next, and we have got a T-shirt.
Yes.
Right, if you explain what is going on with the T-shirt so everyone knows and they don't think it's saying and all that.
So, T-shirt, it literally just need to let us know what size you want, and we'll send out a random T-shirt that we've got with the club logo on.
Yeah, quite obviously, if it's a guy that wins it, we won't send unless you want the pink one. Honestly, I know Liam might with Honda on it. I've got no idea. And fire away. Can I go on? No, I can't.
No.
Okay, so here we go. Oh, he's doing it slowly. 22. Gary Wilson.
Well done, Gary Wilson. You picked what a T-shirt. If you can contact Anne Gary, or we'll contact Gary as well. So I now need to get the products from Bid Imperfection. Okay. Right, so Anne, you might have to write these down. We're doing the first one is for the glass cleaner. Yeah. Which is
Liam's writing.
Okay, 500 ml glass cleaner. It will come with in your package. It will come with the head and the
trigger.
Yeah, the trigger. Thank you, Gareth. Yeah.
Okay.
So who has won the glass cleaner?
Okay. 75. Ian Cuthbert.
Ian Cuthbert. Well done, Ian.
He's doing all right, isn't he?
He's doing all right. I might just drop them all down to him. He ain't that far. Next one, we have got some wheel cleaner. Oh, look at that. Full Club GB. It's not really. It's just my screen.
Ready?
Yeah.
61. Phoenix.
Well done. Well done. Let me get that up there. There we go. So that one's going to Phoenix on that one. Cool. Bear with me. Next, we're going to do the fallout remover.
Yep. 55. Jez.
Well done,
That's kids awake now.
That's the kids awake.
Yeah. Cool. What have we got next? Which one do you think we should do next, Gareth?
Oh, you got the wash and wax, or it's going to be the snow foam winner.
Let's go with the wash and wax.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Well done.
Yeah,
hang on.
It's up there with the best wash and wax on the market.
Yeah. Well, don't forget, guys, we need reviews on these products as well. Yeah.
Ready?
Yep.
Fire away. Wash and wax.
70. Ian Cuthbert.
Oh yeah.
Well done, Ian. So next we're going to go with the quick detailer. Oh, it takes you back to them. You mustn't drink it, anyone, even though you're going to want it. You
No,
mustn't.
Power Violet. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. 12.
Number 12.
Ian Cuthbert.
Ian? You've done well, Ian. Last 3 products. We have got the waterless car wash.
Yeah, that's not bad. Not bad at all.
That's very good.
Okay. 53. Ian Cuthbert.
How many tickets did he buy?
Okay. We've got 2 more products, guys. Gloss interior detailer. Smells and works amazing.
Cherry. That's lovely. Yeah, it's good.
Ready?
Ooh.
14. Billy Hammond.
Billy, you got it.
Nice.
And that leaves us with the 500ml of snow foam. Absolutely amazing product.
That's what Chalky wants to keep.
Yeah, I do. I need to win this one. Otherwise I've got to go over and buy some.
There we go.
Might win it again. Message in.
24.
Dave Fairlamb.
Well done,
Well,
Dave. There you go. The Dave, you just cost me money. I'm only kidding. Guys, that is the end of the raffle. I just want to say a massive thank you for everybody taking part. A massive thank you to everybody that had bought tickets, everyone that had plugged the competition. And a massive shout out to AGR for offering the mug. And an even more massive shout out to Gareth at Imperfection. Ian Cuthbert's going to be over the moon. I think he's got 4 cleaning products. He's won here. Lucky enough, he's only in Eltham. He ain't that far away from me, so that makes it even better. Yeah, we will hope. I will hopefully get these products out to people this week. But Anne and Liam will get those bits over to me. We will let you know when we have another raffle. I know I've got to go and see my mate Martin Warrow at Supreme Engraving to talk about the trophies for the events this year. So that'll be coming up from us soon, and hopefully we will have our next live in a couple of weeks. So yeah, absolutely awesome. Let's have a quick check up in the chat. Oh, there. Right, Facebook. We've got an evening all. Was that from the Billy?
Hasn't come up on mine, no. Facebook's being poor.
Evening all. That's from Dave. Follow. Hi, Dave. I hope you are well. And we've got one here from Gary Scott McLean. Ben, you want to read that one out?
It sounds like a Nissan Leaf at a recharging point. Ha ha ha.
We have got, I think that is from Billy, that one. Go on. She's chuffed about winning a couple of prizes, which is absolutely awesome. Oh, I wonder who this could be. Stevie, how are you? I think you need to try some Beading Perfection stuff to polish up your productions. What a cracking good show tonight. Neighbours must be wondering what I've been laughing at. Steve, it's been too long, buddy. I hope you and the family are well. Definitely got to catch up this year, mate, honestly. And thank you for joining the live tonight. And Anne?
John says, well done to all the winners.
Yeah. We can only apologise about the little bit with the Wheel of Fortune. Maybe we should buy one, Anne, a little Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah.
Put some
I'm
WD-40
leaving
on
there
it, it'll
standing.
never stop.
This what?
Put some WD-40 on it, it'll never stop.
It would. It would be. Yeah. Gary Scott saying
We'll be next week.
And Phoenix saying, well done to the winners. Well done on you winning as well, Phoenix. And again, thank you for buying as many tickets as you did. It's it makes it all worthwhile. People showing their support for the club and showing you. Hopefully, you're going to love your products and showing the support for Bleeding for Perfection. Yeah, I can't wait for the weather to change. I've got my own competition going on at the moment. Those people that know will know that the pug has been back to a certain dealers, and it would be unfair for me to say who that dealers is. But apart from say that they felt they couldn't do what needed doing to the paintwork on the car, they felt that in this day and age, people with old cars that are older than a year old, just shall we say, everyone's car is older than a year old. The paintwork is not that good. I was offended, and I dare say that every single person, not only in this chat, but on the club, would be flabbergasted to know that a certain dealership thinks that if you've got a car over a certain age, that your paintwork is going to be absolutely awful. But they have given me £100 to go and buy some products. So been watching the Forensic Detailing channel. We will see if we can do what they couldn't, and we'll get you some more cleaning done with some more Bleeding Perfection. I will be on that after the chat tonight, Gareth, ordering some products.
No worries. I look forward to it.
Yeah. Yes. Liam, do you want to read that
one? John Cuthbert. It was Wolf the Wamster doing the wheel.
Yeah, I did get attacked by a Rocky tonight. Rocky, I mean. He decided to bite me. But no, it's been a pretty good show. We're looking forward now. What are we just over? Is it about 4 or 5 weeks away now from Spring Action Day?
Yeah, it's not long away at all now. It'll soon be here.
Cool. Liam, I don't know if you're aware, but your partner is lagging.
I know.
How rude. Yeah, okay, we're gonna wind up now. Gareth, again, thanks for joining us. Did you say earlier you've got a week off?
I have. I got a week off to sort of bits and pieces out, check the stock while we've got a year, and we're looking forward to the Spring Action Day now and putting the goodie bags together and this, that, and the other, and work on some business cards and more flyers and a few other bits and pieces in the pipeline. So
cool. I look forward from a club perspective to get some flyers as well, so we can get some of them out for you guys. And Gareth's going to be getting some images over to put some plugs out on Instagram as well. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Cool. Well, Gareth, you make sure you have a great week. And again, a massive shout out to you and Donna for sending these products out. I know the winners are going to absolutely love the products. They've been absolutely, as I have, I found them absolutely awesome. So again, thank you very much from that. Gary Scott McLean has put on there certain dealerships shouldn't be to trade in. Get on to Gareth at Bleeding Perfection. Do you know what? I think their argument was that
it's 21:30.
I don't know. You go and buy a brand new car, and you expect that paint to be brand spanking new. Unfortunately, a lot of dealerships just have some old guy with a bucket washing one car to the next. And you can imagine, like, we go on about using the 2-bucket method, but the amount of when a dealership's off of a main road and all those specks of the metals that's come off of people's cars, they're going down the road, that's then on that car, that's going on one car onto the next car. And when you look at them, and I did share the pictures, all the swirl marks, all the marks over 19 to 20 grand to 24 grand little Fiesta ST. I'm just so sorry. I just wouldn't touch that. I just think it's absolutely shocking. And to say that you're asking for too much from a dealer perspective, I find that shocking. And the worst thing I found shocking was, unless you've got a brand new car, you're never going to have your bodywork looking that good. Who do I start with? Who wants to tell a dealership that you're talking a load of rubbish? I personally think you are. What do you reckon, Jez? You think that's a load of rubble?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they're trying to sell the car at the end of the day. You know what I mean? They want to make it look as neat and tidy as possible, and having swirl marks and polish marks and all God knows what else over it is just not going to do them any favours. Let alone, you wouldn't want to walk up there and, like you say, see a car, 22 plate, 21 plate, whatever, covered in marks all over it. You'd just be like, nah, sorry, not for me.
It didn't matter. I won't lie. It didn't matter what car I looked at. They was all exactly the same, and they was all absolutely shocking. But boy, it is what it is. What you got planned for upcoming week, Gareth?
Yeah, just we've got the kids off as well. Yeah. So I got the kids off. So it's half term for us. So it's do a little bit of family time as well. But yeah, it's working again. Back into the products and make sure that everything's labelled. And yeah, I've got some products. Some people have been buying stuff, so we've got a lot to go out this week as well. So
brilliant!
Yeah, get them out quick. Try and keep on customer service. Try and get them out next day, hopefully.
Cool. Awesome. Jez, I did mean to say, Jez, what you got for plan this week, bud?
Oh, just the normal, usual. Back to work, come home. Back to work, come home.
Come on, it's the same thing. You're looking forward to I believe you got a ticket for Spring Action Day as well, didn't you?
I've got a ticket for all the shows apart from Fiesta in the Park. Because I can't make one.
No worries. I'll see you at Fiesta in the Park, I'm sure. Liam Andrew, what you got planned this week? Don't forget, we got the media chat tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll be on that. And work, beach shed. That's about it.
The shed looks good. My shed has come forward somewhat. I need Tina to push it back so I can put some orange rope on it, tie it around the tree at the back, and then we're all good to go again.
That'll work.
I reckon that'll work. Just need the weather to improve. Tracy, what you got planned for your week off?
Gonna meet up with some friends and I'm gonna chill out, I think.
I think you should. I think that's going to be an absolutely brilliant idea. Hope you have an amazing week. But Ben, how about yourself? Work. How many gears you got in your truck?
12.
12 gears. Woohoo! Feel quite bad.
Box, I'm not worried.
Yeah. I was quite shocked to find out that a little automatic brand new 208 has got 8 gears. 8 gears. Amazing, Liam. What you got planned this week?
Up in about 5 hours to go to work for one day.
Oh.
MOT.
Cool.
Yeah. The little blue Fez goes in for its MOT on Tuesday. First one.
Wow, yes.
Very interesting.
Then the car tax is due. Then the insurance renews.
How much is your car tax? How much is your car tax?
Yeah, 155.
Wow, that's a lot. 155. I know, Pugsy, you're only to 20 quid. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, mate, the insurance is up soon on the on the pug, and I will be jumping ship from, I won't lie, from Adrian Flux to Chris Knott on that. Looking forward to it. Yeah, we'll leave that one there. Miss Pooch, what you got planned this week?
Start my new job tomorrow.
Well done. Congratulations on that. I hope you have an awesome day.
Yeah, slightly nervous about it, to be honest.
Oh, yeah?
You'll be fine.
Yeah.
See, told you.
I know.
You'll be awesome.
It's hard
You'll be awesome.
moving to a new job and you don't know.
Like I said to you on the phone, you have a lot of people that will doubt you. And it's down to you to prove to people how good you are at doing what you do.
Yeah.
Exactly. Monday.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, yeah. New job tomorrow and uni work.
Cool.
Again.
Well, I hope everyone has a great week. We're going to kind of sign out now. So yeah, thank you to everyone that joined the live, and yeah, we will see you all again soon. The winners of the prizes, we will be in touch to work out the deliveries, etc. But again, a massive thank you to everyone.
Just before you go, can I just say a massive thank you to Anne and AGR Graphics for designing our hoodies, our decals come in, and our the nice coffee mug that I bought the wife, all designed by Betty Boo as well. We're looking forward to a water bottle being made for her as well. But yeah, thank you,
Yes.
Anne. We're looking forward to our delivery to be coming, hopefully this week. And yeah, you'll see us out and about with them then.
Awesome.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Anybody else wishes to order anything from AGR Graphics? Yeah, well, like we're on Facebook. We're also on part of the Full Club GB website. We also sell the official stickers for the big Imperfection. So anything you need, get in touch. Right, I'm hoping I'm going to press the right inch outro button. So everyone take care, and we will speak to you all again soon. Bye.
Bye all.
Bye.